Hey everybody, KC here. So there was a story in Axios the other day about how management now in this country is in the big boss era. Basically, this is what the story said. Here's why it matters. Workers had a moment of empowerment in the wake of the pandemic. Remember the Great Resignation? The summer of strikes, quiet quitting. Well, forget that. That time is in the rear view mirror. A slowing labor market combined with a business climate that is more assiduously pro-management and anti-worker is, Axios says, giving executives the chance to reclaim their vast power over working schlubs. What's out? Work-life balance and flexibility, unions, diversity, and inclusion. What's in? The office, firing people who don't toe the line. Very long work hours. Elon Musk recently came out and said he basically thinks what we really need is an 80-hour work week. Although that's probably a little easier to achieve when you're fueled by ketamine. Google co-founder Sergey Brin recently said that he thought what they needed to do at Google was basically have a 60-hour work week. That was the sweet spot if they wanted to compete in AI. Again, from the Axios story. Experts say that what's happening is bigger than just the pendulum swinging back in employers' favor. Leaders in certain industries are trying to reclaim their cultures, is how Korn Ferry, the global consulting firm, put it in a recent leadership piece. That culture, particularly in tech and finance, can be one of grueling overwork, particularly tough on those with caregiving roles at home, more likely to be women, or really anyone who seeks to have a life outside the office. I gotta tell you, my reaction to this, it is just plain stupid. See, people can say that it's bigger than just a pendulum swinging back in favor of management, but here's the deal. There's always a pendulum. It doesn't really matter. There's always a pendulum. Sometimes the swings are big, sometimes the swings are small, but there's always a pendulum. What makes me crazy is when either side, management or labor, acts like the pendulum is never going to swing, like somehow the other side is never going to have control of the narrative. That just never happens. You know, it'd be nice if just once somebody or some company would have the emotional maturity and the historical perspective to basically say, we're going to ignore the pendulum. What we're going to do is ignore what the experts say about the current climate, and we're going to act in the long-term best interest of the company, our employees, and our customers. It's not just about getting it while the getting is good. It'd be nice if labor would respond to such a moment by initiating its own long-term approach to a business, helping management figure out how to create a work environment in which everyone can thrive. Yeah, it'd be nice, but it's also unlikely because that's just not how we roll. Big boss, big labor, how about focusing for once on big ideas, a big mind, and a big heart? Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning, and as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.